In partnership with CTC, Top Shelf, everyone here, super excited to kick this. We are also happy to have you here. And everything that you see here for this tournament, be it the chest timers, the map cards, the objective markers, the little goodie bags that you guys got, that's meant to make the experience as good as possible. And so that's why we are committing for first place. You're going to get your flight paid for to Worlds, golden ticket, which I think is a phenomenal prize.
Set a new bar for Canadian tournaments.
And you can expect us supporting not only Kill Team as a scene, but you as players going forward. Vivek, can you just kind of explain, your role in the community, your role in the scene?
So, I see my biggest role in the scene as a community builder and nurturer of new players, and then a competitor. I want everybody to have a good time and play their hearts out. So I would say, if I wanted to nail down what my role is, it's like the good vibes competitor and community organizer. Because I want people to have a good time first and foremost. This is our leisure time, and competition, win at all costs, isn't in my vocabulary. Play clean, play good, and that's the kind of thing I want to foster here.
Why do you think Kill Team is so community-oriented?
So you mentioned this in our original address. It's because it was very grassroots. No stores were hosting any major tournaments, nothing like that. So people had to work with stores to create this stuff to begin with. So we sort of had that bit of community building from there. It was like we only brought in good people. And we just keep trying to reinforce that as we go along.
Tell us, what do we have going on today?
So today we've got a fantastic event. We're doing our Kill Team Championships Grand Tournament. 3 golden tickets up for grabs. Unprecedented. We've got 32 players ready to battle it out, traveling from the States, traveling from across Canada, and just excited for a great day of Kill Team today.
And what does a golden ticket mean, for those watching that might not be familiar?
Yeah, great question, Colin. So golden ticket means you are qualified to go and compete at the World Championships of Warhammer. You're going to have the chance to compete with the best players across the world.
How do you go into a tournament here where there's 3 golden tickets on the line, first, second, and best overall? What's running through your mind there?
So first stage is going to be what team you're playing. And there's really 2 paths you can go down. You can be like, what's the best team that I know? Which team do I know inside and out? And the other one is what team is going to be the best positioned in the meta right now?
Who do you think is going to win today?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, if I'm biased, I'm going to say my boys, the Phobos Marines. But I don't even know if anyone's playing them today, in fact.
I don't think I saw it on a list.
So in that case, I might have to go for my second choice and go for maybe Nemesis Claw. They were my Season 2 go-tos.
Perfect. All right, thanks, Max. We'll check in with you in a bit, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, so far, it's been interesting to see the results come in on the matchup side as well as the hobby. So matchup-wise, we've had some really tight games. Some games within 1 point, 2 points of each other. Not too many blowouts, which is great to see at the first round, especially when matchups can be a bit more disparate. And then as we go into round 2, we're really going to see things get a little even closer, I would say, as we start to see the matchups get paired with wins and losses, things like that. On the hobby front, we've just finished our judging for the hobby track side of things. Even closer on that front, we've got maybe a 3-way tie for first place. Even if it's not a tie, it's going to be very close. Really high standard of hobby here today. Great display boards and just an outstanding level of effort put in by so many people for their models and their display boards. It's been fantastic to see. Round 1, going into round 2 is always very early on, but as the rounds progress, I would imagine it's going to get even tighter, just as the level of competition rises and the sharks rise to the top, and it's going to be a big old shark tank. It can really come down to the wire here because there's so many different metrics for you to score your game. So if you're unfamiliar with Kill Team, you can score your points by getting rid of your opponent's operatives, killing them, by scoring the primary objective, your own personal tactical objective, your TAC op, and then the one that you think you're going to do the best on. So there's 4 different ways that you can gain points in this game, and as such, there can be a huge variety in points coming into the end of it. So even if it's a close game, you might have a high scoring game where it's 17-16, things like that, and that can really come into play with the tiebreakers later on in the day.
So I mean, so far my favorite part of the event is kind of like watching people walk in and the first few words out of their mouths being like, wow, this is such an awesome space. Wow, I have table space. Like, it's just like wow after wow after wow. And what I really enjoyed about the project so far is like having to kind of make everything from scratch to a degree. If you guys get a look at the live stream at some point, you'll see that everything there, like, I had to find them online, put the assets together, create things to kind of like have a cohesive feeling with the event. So what you see online is very similar to all the art that's being created for the event as well. It's what I've spent like the last almost 3 months doing, some really late nights, but I love how everything turned out. Everything looks fantastic. So like I'm really proud of what we've accomplished. I mean, well, what it means for Top Shelf going forward is that we're setting in Colin's words, level of excellence that the people that come to our store, be them regulars or people that just come for our big events, they expect like quality from us, and like we deliver that. We've made sure that that's a thing that happens consistently, right?
So round 2 is following a similar trajectory to round 1. We had a couple of blowouts early in the round, a couple of games that finished really early, some absolute bloodbaths. Even if they weren't completely lopsided, they were absolutely slaughtering each other, and that meant that their games were done quite quickly. On the other end of the spectrum, we had a lot of games last round which had maybe 1 or 2 points in it. So, as I said last round, I could tell that the heat was going to get cranked up and we're going to get even more tight games. And clearly that's happened earlier than expected. So we've got some really great quality games going on here, really great opponents, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming out of round 3 here.
More than a handful of games end in the last 10 seconds of the round timer, so it's getting closer, it's getting sweatier, but right now it's still completely up in the air. We don't have enough undefeateds, not enough scores in, we have no idea where this is gonna go.
Yeah, so as you would expect, we've got some really heavy hitters here today. A couple of people who are already qualified for the World Championships, and currently Shane Smith is a command point high roller coming up from Rochester. He's undefeated right now. And then as part of our local community, 2 players who are not qualified for Worlds right now who are absolutely crushing it. We've got Thomas Arthur and we've got Angel Garcia. So both of those guys undefeated at this stage, 2 more rounds to go. And I believe Angel's going to be playing on stream this round, so it'll be exciting to see how he does under the bright lights of the stream table.
Absolutely, so that best overall, that is going to be, for the people who go like 3-1, that's their shot at a golden ticket. Some of the higher hobby scores are in people who are currently 2-0 or 1-1, so it's still up in the air for that. So that 3rd ticket is going to be the one they're battling it out for.
My name's Dylan Ehrlich, and I'm from Mississauga. I'm incredibly impressed with the event. They've definitely gone above and beyond to kind of give like that higher tier tournament experience. Like they're kind of pulling out all the stops, which I think is really cool. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun. I haven't had a single negative experience so far here. Everyone I've talked to is having a great time. So I think, honestly, 10 out of 10 so far. I think Kill Team is a lot more accessible to get into because generally, you only have to buy 1 box of guys, which is a lot easier, let me tell you, than I played Gene Stealer Cults in 40K, which is, at my greatest amount, I have played with 146 miniatures, which is a lot, and I love them, but it burns my brain out. And so I really love in Kill Team just only having like, at most like 14 guys to handle. The action is a lot more compact in that, each individual move really counts. And I really like that a lot compared to like say 40K.
Our top 3 players, every single one of them have a golden ticket. We have a lot of players with 2 wins and 1 loss right now, and because 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 7th place all have a golden ticket right now, that means it truly is all for play for. It's entirely possible for any X and 1 record after this round to come away with a golden ticket. So if there's some high scoring games here, we could have some really unexpected people walking away with golden tickets. It really truly is all to play for right now.
But those tickets are trickling down. then we have the best overall to also trickle down. So it is, because we have so many ticket holders, that X and 1 category is now up for grab. People who kill it in the X and 1 have a real shot at like the second or first place golden ticket trickling down, as well as the best overall, which is crazy, is nuts. These X and 1 games are very important.
Yeah, hi, I'm Shane Smith from Western New York. I am part of the Command Point podcast. Yeah, so I mean, it's about 2.5 hour drive. I'm here for glory, nothing more, but I went 4-0 today. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I'm trying to get my fake internet points and be the #1 player in Canada, even though I'm not Canadian. I think that would be funny. I don't know, and it would annoy George, which is half the reason I want to do it. I just need to win. It's just, I'm annoying like that. But I mean, for people that want to get into it, I mean, just go to your local store, like, ask around. I mean, it's a really good community, and just play games. Like, honestly, that's a big thing, is you're going to get better the more you play. This is the competitive game. So if you like tournaments and you like competing, this is easier to get into, and it scratches that itch so well.
Big thing, Discord communities. Like, technology is a wonderful thing for community organization. You join even like the Great Lakes Discord connects you with all the events, all the learn to plays, everything for a huge geographic area. You join all the local Discords, all the shop Discords, and you funnel it through that. You're like, all right, who's running leagues? Where can I go get games? Things of that nature. And those Discord resources will give that to you.
It was an absolute nail biter coming into the end. So first, second, third, and fourth place all had golden tickets, which meant we passed down their tickets to 5th place. So it was a true tie for 5th place, which meant it was perfect that they both got golden tickets. As it happened, our best overall competitor placed really well with his hobby score as well. And so Thomas Arthur joins his brother to come to Worlds with us later in the year. So it's been a fantastic day, really great matches, and some really deserving winners of both their prizing for first, second, and third, and the golden tickets. We had a sold-out event today. We're going to be doing more and even better in the future. This was a great trial run. It was a fantastic event put on by Top Shelf, and we were glad to help out as TOs. And just stay tuned, because it's going to be only more and better things to come in the future. And we're going to do two-day events, we're going to do teams events, and we'd love to see you there. See you guys next time.